الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. My brothers and sisters, I want to share a couple of ideas and thoughts with you. Even though I am not an imam, but I'm a human being who thinks, and I think that there are certain things that are going on with we, especially the youth, that are not advisable, and our perceptions about those kind of things are influencing us negatively. And then I think we need to discuss and talk about them and see how it may change the lives of many people. Well, I've observed that many of we, the youth, always say that we live our life the way we want, which is very bad. In fact, you don't have to live your life the way you want, because you have a creator. Someone created you. And then if someone created you, there are rules and regulations that governs your life. He determines how you live your life, but you don't determine how you live your life. For example, you are a car manufacturer and you manufacture a car. Now you want to launch the car and the car is moving backwards instead of forward. Does that make sense to you? Absolutely not. So when a creator creates you, he wants you to go on a positive path, on a clear and a very good path. But when you decide and take your own actions into your own hands by going to the negative side, then it means that you are contradicting yourself. You are making your life very, very difficult. In fact, you are disobeying your creator, which will be very, very bad. And our scholars always tell us that this life is only what? A place where we come to write exams. That is the best way I can put it. It's an examination hall. This dunya, everything that you see, the cars that people own, the buildings they own, the children they give birth to, everything is nothing but just a test from Almighty Allah to see which of you will be good in what? Faith. That is all. So everything that you do, make sure that you do it according to the rules and regulations of your creator, so that when you pass on from this life and you go to the other life, you will also have his what? His blessings and peace. But you find out that many people are taking their life into their own hands instead of giving their life to the creator. For example, Ebony just died. We have witnessed many platforms, interviews. People were condemning her actions, her dressing, but anytime they condemn her, she goes out and says, I live my life the way I want. I choose to live the way I want. No. You have a creator who created you, and he tells you how to live your life. So you don't have to live your life the way you want. If you give birth to your child today, you want to groom your child to become a better person in the future. Now all of a sudden the child grows up and the child tells you, Daddy, I want to live my life the way I want. Then the child goes out and starts misbehaving, doing all sort of unnecessary evil. How will you feel as a father? How will you feel? So we the youth have to rethink about our decisions on how to live our life. We don't have to live our lives the way we want. We should live our lives according to how the creator, the one who created us, wants us to live. In fact, if we were living our life in that manner, you will see that all the wars, all the barbaric killings, all the rapings, all the drunkenness, all the accidents that are committed every day, every hour, every minute, none of them would have occurred. But no, we choose to live our life the way we want. And that is what is causing it today. 90% of the youth, they are saying they want to live their life the way they want. The pastors are talking, nobody is listening. The imams are talking, no one is listening. Why should we, the youth, always have to be the problem? In fact, it is about time that we change our perception about this world. Many people think that we just come to this world to gyrate. They think that we just come to this world to make money. They think that we just come to this world to make fun, get name, popularity, become big people. No. This life is only a test, and anything that you acquire today, anything that you get today, whether it is good or bad, it is just a test that God is putting you through. So my brothers and sisters, we the youth especially, should rethink about our idea or our perception that we want to live our life the way we want. We cannot live our life the way we want because we didn't create ourselves. We have a creator, and the creator says he has not created any human being or any jinn for anything else but to worship him. So we should worship him with all our hearts. We should open our chest, open up our faith, and embrace God and embrace Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in good faith. That is the only thing that can help us and save us from his punishment in the hereafter. My brothers and sisters, let's not make mistake. Let's not make mistake and get into the wrath of the Almighty Allah. It is very, very bad. I'm saying this because in the Quran and in Islam, Allah has guided his prophet to educate us and tell us many of the things that will be happening after death. Things that will be happening in our graves, and the things that will happen on the final day of judgment. And that is why the Bible even says that when he comes, he shall guide you unto all truth. And actually, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, has guided all Muslims. Not even all Muslims, but everybody who accepts him. He has guided him unto all truth. Prophet Muhammad has told us what will happen in this dunya, in this our world. He has told us everything that we need to know. And most of the things, 99% have come to pass. He has told us things that will happen at the time that we are dying. He has told us after our death, what will happen. After we are buried, what will happen. All these things the prophet has told us. He has educated the ummah, his nation. No prophet has done this before. Prophet Muhammad has guided us unto all truth, as the Bible has said. So my brothers and sisters, not only Muslims, my brothers who are in Christianity, my brothers who are in Islam, my sisters in Christianity and Islam, please, don't let us take this life as a place to have fun. Please, let's be serious of whatever that we are doing. Let's take God into consideration before doing anything. In fact, this thing is very, very serious. Young boys and girls becoming drug addicts, having sex everywhere. In fact, sex has now become like food we eat. When you get hungry, you go to the food vendor, you buy food and eat. God created women and then protected them very well. Look at where God has hidden the private part of a woman. But we don't understand why he did it. God knew that women were going to be the carriers or those who will be driving the world. So he hid it somewhere very far. You can't see it. Look at a man. When a man is going, you can see everything except the man is wearing clothes. But look at a woman. Even if a woman is naked, my brothers and sisters, you can't see anything. God has hidden this thing. He has hidden this precious mineral that he has given to our women today. But look at what they are doing with it. Look at what they are doing. They don't respect themselves. They don't treat it the way they should treat it. In fact, they just sell it out. Sometimes even for free. Nothing, they get nothing. They just enjoy the pleasure of having sex. My brothers and sisters, my topic is, let us live the way our Creator wants us to live. Don't let us live our lives the way we want. God knows what is best for us. God created us, and he has said everything about we human beings in the Quran. He created us, when we were nothing. And very soon we will die. No matter how long you live, possibly at this our age, no one will even live up to 100 years. Our youth, those of us who are still youth, no one may even reach 80 years. We may all die around the ages of 50 to 60. Now look at yourself. How old are you already? What good have you done with your life? Have you actually remembered of your God, your Creator? Have you lived your life to please Him? Why are we doing this to ourselves as youth, living our lives the way we want? Remember, forgetting that we have a Creator. We have someone who gives us principles of how to live our life. We neglect all these principles and we say we are living our life the way we want. We are enjoying ourselves. Please, don't enjoy yourself today. Let God give you enjoyment in the hereafter. My brothers and sisters, the word to a wise is enough. Please, let us live our lives the way the Creator wants us to live, not the way we want to live. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.